It is Thursday. Oh my God, Thursday already. How crazy is that? I call this survival chit chat. I don't know, because I feel like sometimes we're like at war. So why not call it survival and share some more stories? Let's grab the chat. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. I did not sleep good last night. Shouldn't say, I mean, I didn't sleep that bad, but your girl needs like 8 hours of sleep or she's just a hot mess. Oh, wait a minute. That's not what I wanted to do. Got to fix this. Hold on, I gotta get the chat up. Hello, hello. Survival chit chat. Oh, look at a hot mess today. Jesus. I don't even think I brushed my hair today. Wasn't filming, so I'm like, I am brushing my hair. I don't think I brushed my hair today. When I take days off, I take days off. I don't even brush my hair. There we go. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, the Built Bar. You mean the animal cookie? I think that's what it's called. I don't even remember the name. It was good. It reminded me of cake. Like, it reminded me of a piece of cake. Like, I mean, which is like a vanilla cookie, I guess. It just was like it again, reminded me of wedding cake, which is, they had a bar that was called birthday cake. It kind of reminded me of the birthday cake bar. Do you remember that bar? That's what it reminded me of. I thought it was good. I mean, they sold out. You know, they're all gone. It's not totally white. It's creamy. It has a little bit of a, I wouldn't say berry taste, but definitely had a little bit of a, I don't know what the word is. It was good. I don't think I would, I mean, I guess it's more white chocolate than berry, definitely. Good evening. Oh, I hear you, Karen. Me either. I wish they would, like, they used to be able to create your own box. I don't think they do that anymore. They claim it was too cost them too much to do that. Yeah, but people were happier that way. People would buy more if you just give them a little bit of freedom. Oh, I'm a little sleepy tonight. Oh my goodness, I don't know what it is. It's coming down. Hey, Mashburn with the pink hand. Hey, from Ohio. Hello, hello. I don't see hi to everybody anymore. I don't know. Somebody got mad when I did that. I'm like, okay, I mean, I don't normally care. That's usually my mantra, but you know what? It takes too much time, so they said. It's all right. We hit almost 70 today here in New Jersey. So, yeah, it was pretty nice. Hi to Bailey. Yes, he's so cute, isn't he? I always say people say he's cute. I'm like, yeah, I agree. Oh, thank you, Mallory. I got some deals, I'm telling you. Deals and steals, I should have called that one. And it's funny, I totally forgot. I'm like, wait a minute, I saved that for the vlog. Thank God, because it was just lousy out yesterday. Oh my goodness. It was almost 70. I didn't know. Yeah, I was chilly all day. Figure that one out. No, this is not my new one. This is my old one. This is the one I keep down here. The new one, I did have one earlier today. Oh, we don't let him come down here. He doesn't have like, he's like confined to certain rooms upstairs. He doesn't have full run of the house. I don't trust him. No, he doesn't come down here unless we bring him down here. It's funny, when he's down here, he's really well behaved. Oh, I did the day trip last Sunday when we went to Lancaster. Hey, Carla. Oh, Maria. I feel for you. I do. Oh my God, 85. Ours is probably at 68, knowing Steve. Oh, I'm sorry. This might be a short live. I'm getting like, I need to go to sleep. I just want to go right to bed. He loves his blankets. That's just his couch blankets. He's got blankets on his bed, too. Well, he don't leave surprises. This is what he'd get into. Bailey's very, like, when left unattended, he could get very mischievous, get into things. What he likes to do is he likes to steal stuff. And he sits there with it in his mouth so you give him a bone. He doesn't want what he stole. He just wants to exchange it for something of the bone nature. So he would be, we swear he's got a stash of stuff in his bed. Because every time you turn around, he's got something in his mouth. Like, where does he get this stuff? Oh my goodness. It's the 5th time I've yawned. But yes, it is the end of this week for lives. And we started our challenge to change yesterday. Everybody recognize this paper? Break it down into 4 key components: vegetables, movement, water, and tracking. I think I sound like Weight Watchers. And you could do this if you want to break them down even to more, to breakfast. No. Morning, afternoon, and evening habits. You could break those down. Sometimes when you break it down, you know, it makes a little bit more sense. Oh, snow and sleezing rain. He is very smart. I gotta look at it. Oh my goodness. I guess it's the when I come down here. He steals stuff just to exchange it. Oh, I hear you, Maria. Go lay down. It's the best thing for you. And it lingers. That tiredness lingers. I know. I can't. And it's like I've yawned 3 or 4 times since it's only been 8 minutes, and I've yawned 4 times. Must be the air quality down here. Have a carbon monoxide detectors. The track, yes, everything is in the group. Yawning is very contagious. Just the thought of yawning makes me want to yawn. My school is not going, actually. Ransom, yeah. Oh, I can't even look at that because the thought of that's going to make me yawn again. Yeah. I know. This dementia makes me, I can't do it. I don't please don't look at it, don't read it, because you're going to yawn. I got nothing to watch on Netflix. I did watch a really interesting show. It was called Red Rose. That was really, it was kind of disturbing in a way. The show was I think it was 8 episodes. Again, my English shows. Yes, I'm only working 1 day a week. Fridays. I only work on Fridays. Hey, Bates. Anybody have anything they need to ask? Because right now I feel like I have nothing to give. It's awful. I feel like a wet sponge. I probably should, I kept thinking I really should cancel. Because I did feel like I needed to probably take a night off. I just felt very punky. The unit, I have not. Should I put that down as on my to-do list? I did forget to watch A Million Little Things last night, though. I do not have Peacock. I mean, I might have the free version of Peacock. Hello, hello. Oh, Christine, all the snow. Hello, Amelia. Prayers for your grandson, Chris. Yes, it is new. Isn't that the cutest thing ever? It's my word of the year. It's a ceramic cube. One of my lovelies gave it to me. How stinking cute is this? And you guys can see it. It's so aesthetically pleasing. But yep, how sweet is that? I get to see my word of the year every day. SEAL Team, the last ship. I saw the last ship. I have Hulu. Yes. Yes, I put skinny syrup, mostly cottage cheese, but I've been known to put it in my yogurt. No, it's solid. So it's solid all the way around. I love a little note. But yes, it's a solid. The Shift. I have the book. I can't read since I got the cataracts. It's really annoying, but that's why I can't take that class. I can't read. It's like my eyes are so, at this point, it's hard for me to read. So that's the problem. Vera is starting. Oh, I never heard of Vera. No, Cracker Barrel's pretty good. Are you going for breakfast or are you going for dinner? Because I think both options you should be fine. Getting what removed? What am I getting removed? No, I'm not having any surgery. Oh, my cataracts. um, if they're ready, I'm due this spring to go for an eye checkup. I hope they're ready. I don't know though. I don't know if they would be on audiobooks. It's from a separate site. Oh, I can't wait. It's so horrible. I love reading books. I can't get into books. It's difficult. And then my eyes water. It's just, and I didn't think this class was going to be all reading. I thought it would be some reading, some videoing, a couple different things. Oh, yeah. I've just been like, yeah. Oh, I like all the British shows. I love everything British. I don't know. I really enjoy British television. I think it's the accents I kind of relate to. Oh, the gift shop is amazing in Cracker Barrel. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. Hey, Stella. Hey, Tammy. Well, welcome. Let's all whack 'em. Whack 'em. That's all whack Tammy. That's all welcome Tammy to the channel. Welcome to the live, Tammy. Oh, I hope you can check out everything and meet the team. We meet here a few nights a week. Do you have a channel, Tammy? Or it's something like Tammy's Journey. It just reminds me of people who have channels. Hello, Brandolyn. I got that song, Goo Goo Mosh, in my head from Wednesday. First, that was a fun show to watch too on Netflix. Wednesday, I enjoyed that one. Hey, Laura, quick hello. Hello. It's your night for your live, isn't it? So I remember. Some things I do remember. And yeah, I don't think I brushed my hair today. Oh, the Timu lady was on my back today. Oh my gosh. I said, no, I don't. I said, I'm not even addressing you till after my vacay. Leave me alone. Hello, Diva. I know. I know that they say everything is. You walk out of there and everything seems like the colors back in the world. You know, like I feel like the world looks gray right now. I don't know if we have Showtime. Oh, gotcha. Hey, Bear Mama. I enjoyed Wednesday. I did. I liked it. But this red rose was just a bit disturbing. Like I don't normally get disturbed from things like things don't usually bother me, but I was just like kind of ooh. It was interesting, and then the cook gave a couple different twists what I wasn't expecting. So it was good though. I know. I figure that, Angie. I'm figuring that's what's gonna be. Well, they want me to keep doing hauls, and I like them. I do. I just don't want, they want me to do one every freaking week. Like, no, thank you. I don't know. I'm just a little, I don't know if I'm over Timu. I'm just like, I just don't want my life to be about Timu right now. It's a thriller kind of, ominous type show, I would say. Oh, how nice. That's nice, Laura. Going to, they're visiting. But that nice that somebody has a stomach flu, though. But apparently, Outer Banks is coming back tonight. I like Outer Banks. So I don't know if I'll start it tonight or not. I finished You in like 2 days. Loved my guy Joe. I need to film a Netflix update on my other channel, and I just haven't felt like it. Oh, I haven't felt like it. I know. Well, it's like they just, and I'm not the only one doing them. So why they act like I'm like, I'm not in that much demand. Trust me. Hello, Rosemary. I don't understand the points versus calories. I had 23 points today, and Healthy says I could have 2,153 calories. I had 30 points today and only 1,079 calories. I have you tracking your 0 point foods in there as well? Somebody's in Zoom. Charlene has joined my Zoom. I don't know why she thinks we're in Zoom, but we're not. I would say make sure you're tracking your 0 point foods so you get credit for those calories. So make sure that you're tracking. In order to get calories, you have to track everything: your lettuce, your tomatoes, your cucumbers, everything, in order to know what you're eating. Oh, I never had frozen avocados. Wow, that's nice. I can't wait to see. You calories get increased if you have a lot of activity. Hello, Lorianne. Good night, Paula. Be forewarned, I'm yawning tonight. And it's not the company. It's me. So my name is Charlene is in Zoom. It's gonna be there a while because I'm not going in Zoom. There was one called Mash. I like the one that's 2 points versus one that's 3 points. It's just avocado. If I can't get fresh, I prefer just cutting my own avocado if I can, but sometimes we all can't get that. So I like to keep I think it's called avocado mash. That's really good. Some of them have a little bit of vinegar in there. It's a preservative to keep it fresh. I get that, but I just don't like the taste. I never had the frozen ones. And I know they weren't cheap because I know I priced them. I'm like, wow, they are maybe. Are they really, really soft? Because I don't like when you freeze fruit how soft it gets. I'm a person who likes a little texture, and if it gets mushy, even though your avocado really needs to be soft, I'm just curious how the texture is. There we go. I warned you. Sorry. Yeah, you have to remember to take it out of the. Anybody else new just joining us for the first time? Let me know it's your first live. I've never tasted frozen avocados either. I know, I'm telling you, I apologize. Oh, it's not all mushy. Oh, that's good to know. That would probably be good in smoothies. My son loves smoothies, and I think he would probably love that. I did get some cool new frozen fruit. I think, oh, wait a minute. Was it in this week's haul or last week's haul? I think it was last week's haul. My hauls are getting confused. I posted a recipe on my YouTube channel. Pickles in a blanket? Did you post it in the group? I would love to see pickles in a blanket. Good for you, Laura. I got some, I think it was dragon fruit frozen. It was really cool. They're in cubes. I haven't tried them yet. I was going to wait till I had my next bowl, but today was all about French. You didn't see my stuffed French toast this morning? Didn't know what I wanted, and that sounded really good. So that's what we had. We had stuffed French toast. It was tremendous. I'm on my phone watching tonight. I don't see the place to like. Oh, I don't know where it is either. I think you have to go out and then that's where you see it, from what I understand. It was stuffed with a half a cup of non-fat Greek yogurt with a teaspoon of sugar-free banana cream pudding mix, and I had bananas on top. It was really good. Hey, Poe! I don't know what pickles in a blanket are. Well, I always say Baking Diva, you can always ask if you're unsure. I would like to see it, so I'm giving you permission to post it. I treated myself to a place. Oh, I missed it. First Chuck Zero order. Ooh, I saw they were having a good sale. Now, some people have said that they hurt their stomach. It's never hurt my stomach, and I eat a crap ton of it. Oh, welcome, Rosemary. Let's all welcome Rosemary to her first live. Hello, Jan. Working on closets, that could get daunting. I do understand that. My mother's name was Rosemarie. It's very close, though, to Rosemary. People always called her Rosemary, but she was Rosemary. It was funny. This is Slim, my straw. He makes an appearance all the time. Sometimes he tries to take over the channel. He needs to learn his place. Yeah, like I could eat a crap ton of Chalk Zero, and I would pay if chocolate would give me the diarrhea. That would be fun. Only because I don't get it, and you have to understand when I would just, there's some days you just need to a good cleaning out, and eating chocolate and that would happen would be like a win for me. I know that sounds really horrible, but if you know, you know. Oh, their chocolate fudge syrup is so good, and their caramel and their maple. How you doing, Poe? Renee, trust me. There's some weeks you need a stick of dynamite. So yeah, you do. Hey, Charlene. Oh, a root canal. Oh, I feel for you too. I know. I got some at ShopRite, and I also there was a clipless coupon. Did you get the clipless coupon too? So I got double off. Oh, that stinks, Danette. Not I. Only time chocolate's ever bothered me was that Choco Right candy, which I haven't seen that around anymore. Pumpkin mini loaf. Oh, I can go for a mini loaf. Good to have you back, Poe. It's all right, Karen. Still a good deal, but I think if that's a pain. You shouldn't have to go and clip it. I really think that they do that to us just to really play with our heads. Like sometimes I don't clip it, and I'm in the store, and you see it, and you can't get in your app because they block your Wi-Fi, and then it's just. I have issues with when the stores do that. Then I wind up not buying it. Good night, Renee. I hear people. Well, I hear more that they have gas from Fiber One. I don't know if they have the runs, but you know. Yay! Starting the challenge, our spring into spring. Because sometimes it takes a village. We need a little, I'm not a challenge lover, you know that. But you guys wanted it, requested it, so. Oh, the chocolate peanut butter ones? I've never seen chocolate right anywhere. They sent me some a while back, and it was one of those days I was having one of my fits, and I had like 3 of them, and I definitely got the runs. Oh, I thought you were leaving. I'm sorry, Renee. I was going to say, early night for you, girl. Awesome. I'm going to have to look. I've been craving that thing that I saw on TikTok where you mix the pudding mix into the whipped cream and you crumble the Fiber One bar in it, and it's like ice cream, but you're not supposed to eat the whole thing. Oh, the Hebe store. You're welcome. The challenge, it's kind of just in the Facebook group, Dish with These crew, I posted these little I like to make things, you know, and I posted these little things that you could print out. You could pick eat more veggies, move 15 minutes a day, drink 10 ounces of water with every meal, and track every meal. You could pick one. You could pick 2. I always suggest 1 though. And then it's our spring into spring challenge to change. And everything in the files, there's this, and there's also this little fun thing that you could make your own things you want to do every day. Morning, afternoon, and evening that you want to work on, and then you check it off what day you did it. And if you fill up enough, you could treat yourself to something fun. Like I always say, a fun pair of earrings, maybe a fun drink at Starbucks, you know. tried our dill pickle chicken nuggets. That sounds really good. I've been doing the moving more, hence why I've been forcing myself to do glam squat through my sore foot. But I will say, my foot's not any worse doing glam squat. So, actually, I think it feels better in the end. Oh, better sleep. We do not put ourselves to bed early enough, that's for sure. Oh, it's you get a tub of either light or I think it's light Cool Whip or maybe no sure. I don't know which one it is. It's one of the Cool Whips. And then you put a package of sugar-free pudding mix, I guess any flavor you want. Most people do chocolate. And then you mix it with all the whipped cream, and then you crumble the bar, just one bar, in it, and you mix it in, and then you put it in the freezer. And then it's supposed to be like ice cream, I guess, with little chunks of brownie in it. You can't eat the whole thing at once, though. Hello, Catherine. Yeah, I'm trying to do the move more. 15 minutes a day. That's not a lot. So I've been doing that 2 days in a row. I'm proud of myself. Charlene, are you here from the Zoom? I saw Charlene was in the Zoom, but I couldn't go in there. And I'm trying to do the water too because I know I don't drink enough water. And I made it so it wasn't so daunting. Like 15 minutes of movement a day, which is really not a lot. 10 ounces of water with every meal. That's only 30 ounces. Track every meal. That might be the hardest one. Eat more veggies. We should be eating more vegetables. If I can get to, I usually can sleep through the night. That's why I'm sleepy tonight. I didn't last night. It was not a good night's sleep. I had something on my mind. The breast granola, I would say kind. They have a protein one. That's pretty good. And they have it, I think, in chocolate and cinnamon clusters. You can get it at Target. I like that one. That's probably if I had to pick one granola, would be kind. Though I did get one at Aldi that I have been really liking. Good for you, Bear Mom. 11,000. Oh, I love the Umbrella Academy. That was a good one, Poe. I did that one already. That was a good one. Well, you are drinking the greens. I think that you're doing a good thing in there, Renee. I've been hearing a lot about this Catalina Crunch. I need to go to Whole Foods and grab me some. Oh, that sounds good, Catherine. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't have to be exercise, it's just movement. Getting our butts off the couch, whether it be anything. We're not sitting, we're moving. Yes, no, it just finished in London or England or UK or because they were just saying the series season finale was playing this week. Netflix won't get it till it's done, so we'll probably get it in another month or so. You had something on your mind. Are you here? I do. All right, I'll tell you guys. I don't normally talk about my boys too much, but Timmy, Timmy, the seminarian, he called yesterday, and backstory: Timmy had 3 grand mal seizures back in high school, first year, and he's been seizure free since. They're weaning him off the medication, which is a good thing. He's not had any since 2014. So well, he messaged me called me. He said he had something weird happen yesterday morning. I said, "What?" He goes, "I don't know." He said, I think he might have had a seizure during the night. He always has them first thing in the morning. What upsets me is he's by himself. Like, he's in his own room. People are down the hall. I mean, when he was here, I could, people would hear it, but I don't know. I mean, he doesn't really know what happened. He said he woke up, he was disoriented. Like, he didn't remember what day it was. He didn't remember what he did yesterday. He was confused. So I don't know. He felt better, but he looks like he has bite marks on his tongue because he has bit his tongue before. On each side of his tongue, looks like there's a little bite mark. So that's, and I guess going to bed last night thinking, oh my God, there's nobody's going to hear him. He would, if you know anything about grand mal seizures, is they let out this scream, and it's a blood curdling scream, and he's let it out. I mean, I've heard him 3 times. So good night, Donna McKean. So yeah, I mean, and I said to him, it's not the fact or if you had it, we don't know because nobody was there. So we have no idea. I said, you have no idea. He asked the people around across the hall, they didn't hear anything. It just all seems a bit weird. So I said, I guess you're not weaning off medicine. Though he did say he forgot to take his medicine that night too, on Tuesday. I'm like, seriously, Tim? Seriously, it's important. So thank you guys. Yeah. Actually, he's been weaning off for the past since last summer, not this past summer, the summer before. He was on 1,000 milligrams of Keppra. He was weaned down to 750. He was just weaned down this past summer to 500, so he still takes it. He says, I said to him, I don't know if so yeah. I mean, only, and I hate to use the word good thing, is he's always had them in the morning. Both, I don't know, is that indicative of grand mal seizures to have them in the morning? He's always had them like between 6 and 7 a.m. It's weird. So that it seemed like that's when it would have happened, but we don't know. Yeah. He's like, well, I think I forgot it. You can't forget it, Tim. So I think now he's more on like he's like, I think he's going to be overtaking it now. So that's just, it's just, it's not, like I said to him, I said, it's not that you're having a seizure. I said, nobody's going to know. I said, so make sure, I said, tell people if you're not there to come check for you. Like, that's just the craziest thing. Well, I don't think his door's locked. Knowing Timmy, it's probably not locked. Thank you guys. I don't know. We're gonna see. I made him call the doctor, so we'll see what she has to say. And every time he's had one, there's always been like a span. Like, he never had them often. He's only had 3. One was and you remember the dates. One was in September, one was in October, the other one was in January. And then that's the last one he had, January of 2014. So it's just nuts. He said he was under stress. He was busy, Could it be like, it's like the one person said, it's like the perfect storm. You didn't take the medicine. You were under stress and anxiety. You weren't sleeping. So. Yeah, he was on a thing. Well, he's a big boy, so I feel I what Patrick actually takes Keppra too. Patrick's seizures were different than Timmy's, and Patrick's were due to his post-op stroke that he had. His seizures were more like, I mean, they weren't, I shouldn't say any better or any worse, but he just would zone out. He looked like the one time they thought he was on something, like he would just zone out, kind of be real spacey. That was his type of seizure. But Timmy literally just passes out. And it's funny, every time he had an EEG, nothing ever showed up. Nothing ever. There's only not there was MRI was always clear. The EEGs were always clear. It's like I said to him. I said, "There's no way of knowing whether you had this or not. And that's the thing that really just gets you. Like, you just don't know." And like I said, when he was here, I knew. I kept I would know. I would hear it. Who's going to hear it there? So, it drives me a little bit nuts. He won't be home till March 17th. That's when he's on spring break. Hello, Roy. Exactly, Renee. Always something. Yeah, I think that's what they were. I remember the nurse calling us from school saying, I think he took something. I'm like, he didn't take something. We knew he was having these weird episodes. We didn't quite know what they were. And then he got diagnosed then. But, like, the first one he had, see, they don't last real long with him. It was like maybe, God, probably a minute or less. But the first time he fell because he was standing up and he hit his head. Like in the last few times he was in bed, which is much better because he's not falling. So that's driving me nuts. Saying, oh my God, what if he falls and hits his head again? I said to him, don't take a shower unless somebody's there. Because that's what the doctor's like. If he has a seizure in the shower, he may drown. I'm like, talk about scaring the crap out of you. I mean, that kid didn't shower without somebody sitting out the door for quite a long time. That's awesome, Remy. Patrick had a brain tumor removed. And from that, he wound up having a post-op stroke from after the surgery. Talk about crazy. So yeah. And of all people, Timmy's always so just nothing bothers Timmy. He just goes about the way. We'll just have to handle it, Mom. It's just how it's going to be. I'm like, okay. All right. I said, you need to let people know that they need to check on you. If you're late going somewhere, they need to check on you. If they hear something, they need to come in. That's what, needs to happen. Roy's having a live, by the way, Tuesday afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you're not busy on Sunday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern Time, you need to check out Roy. He's going live. He's allowed to drive now, yes. But who knows what's going to happen with that? I know but if he's covering the drain, the water's not going to go down the drain. That's the thing. If he falls on the drain, the water will not go down. He'll cover it. And you could drown in an inch of water if you're unconscious. And that's what happens to him. He becomes unconscious. If he falls and hits his head in the shower and he's unconscious and he's covering the drain, he's going to drown. Yeah, he mentioned that, Lori, about the app on the phone. Oh, Roy. Are you having somebody read for you? I will tell you that is easier if somebody reads for you because you have to, it's easier if somebody reads for you. Is Paul going to read for you, I hope? That will help tremendously. Because if you're reading and talking, because you have to know, like, I'm always on my next thought as I'm even talking. Because I'm looking over and I'm trying, and I always say, this is my phone, this is my computer. I read from there. So it's much better to see it on the laptop. And then the phone has the better camera, so you gotta look good, Roy, you gotta look good. Yeah. Oh, so Timmy needs to get. What do you want? He would probably love a seizure dog. true, but just remember, you are reading and talking, and sometimes the chat goes really fast. You have to tell people if they need to repeat, because sometimes they'll talk so much that something flies and you're not going to see it. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. And he was busy yesterday. He had to go give out ashes all day. So, yeah. Yep. Don't forget to thumbs up this live before you go. If you have anything you'd like to ask, this live took a quick nosedive down. I have over here Roy's live at 2 p.m. on my blotter. Problem is, if I'm not up down, I won't see it. I try. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Oh. I'm sure we can volunteer Bailey to go up and sit with him. Bailey's, I don't know, he's smart, but he's not that smart. I know, I need to put a reminder on my phone. Well, I won't be home Sunday, that's right, we're going to a winery. It just dawned on me, Steve said we're talking about going to church, and we have to leave, so yeah, well, I won't be there. Sorry about that, Roy, maybe I'll join from the winery. Oh, you'll remember because you'll be a little bit, you'll be excited. I did not. No, I didn't go back for the teapot. Did you see it in the video? I can't go back for the teapot because it's not big enough. But I love the quirkiness of it, the color of it. It's one of those teapot cups, and I don't want something. I want something big. I don't want something small. Luggage, I'm going to hopefully maybe go Monday. He has an Apple Watch, so I'll tell him about that. Well, Al, I don't want to use the word nervous because I don't think you're nervous. Because it's as easy as I make this look. It not. It's trying to keep up with everything, and I got Slim in the thing. Slim's helping me out. But yeah, you're having one thought and you're reading the next thought. Good night, Christine. Yeah, because it's a teapot, and when you lift the top part, it's a mug. Like, it's great for a 1 cup of tea, and it's just not, I mean, I love the color and the fun little pattern. I loved all of that. Just, it was not what I was looking for. I only came out with one thing, a shot glass for Peter. I don't know, Kathy. I mean, I think if it's a medical reason, they would probably would. Oh, you're welcome, Stella. It's not it's put this way. It's gotten easier because I'm in a groove now and I know how to do it because I've done it so often. But it's definitely you just have to like I said, you just have to keep asking people if you ask something and I miss it, just repeat it. And I will tell you, sometimes people get a little bit aggravated. Some people will print in caps just to make sure that you see it. So just don't ever take it personally, Roy. He does not wear an alert bracelet, no. Oh, Home Goods is my obsession. I'm not allowed in there. Steve has banned me from Home Goods. Good night, Remy. Good night, Roy. Yep, it's just breathe. Awesome. Well, no problem, Lori. I get because people don't. You have to understand that people don't understand. So that's the reason they don't realize like, it's not as I do make it look effortless, and I think that's partly my fault. And it really isn't as effortless as I may look, because you're always trying to, like I said, you always have to stay one step ahead of the chat. Which some nights, when you have 130 people in here, some nights it's really hard. And there's conversations that go along in the chat. So you're trying not to read every comment because it's not for you, it's for the person they're chatting with. That doesn't help. Good night. I will tell them that. I mean, I can't go in Why was it Marshalls? I didn't see too much in there. But so yeah, that's the other thing. When there's chatting going on in the chat amongst a few people, I can't look at that because it's like, well, they're not chatting with me; they're chatting with each other. But you have to clear. There's an art form to this. It's not easy. But I do agree. I make it look effortless. I do an excellent job. You would never know that I'm like. Yeah, and I get you guys have conversations, as you should, because, it's like some of you figure out you live close by each other, which is kind of fun, and you want to meet up. Oh, he'll love to hear that. He's like, Mom, you worry too much. Typical Timmy thing to say. Yeah, our Home Goods and TJ Maxx are not in the same parking lot. TJ Maxx is next to Marshalls, but Marshalls is way more money than TJ Maxx. No, I like the fact that you chat with each other. You don't want to stop that. It's what it's all about. Oh, Morocco. I sometimes when it's really a lot of people in here, like when we had those few nights where there was a few hundred, I would leave with a headache, because it is stressful sometimes when you're trying to, I've left with a headache. Exactly, Lynn. But yeah, when it's really, that's why sometimes I don't mind when it's not crowded here, because it's a lot more easier actually. When there was 200-300 people, yeah, I was like going, I was almost writing notes down that I wanted to remember to talk about. Like if people asked something, I had to write it down so I wouldn't. That's why a lot of times, if you ever see me, I'll show you my blotter. This is how I cheat. I take notes. That is what I do. I take notes. Because sometimes I need to remember something. So I'm sitting here, I'm scribbling. There's a lot of weird notes on here. Can I understand them? Probably not. But I don't know how I do it either some nights. Actually, sometimes it's just a diversion. Sometimes coming on here was more of a diversion for me to get it out of my head, because it just, drives me nuts. Like I said, the only thing that's like knowing how he was, so that's why I kind of, knowing that he, like, 9 times out of 10 is going to have him before breakfast. So if I talk to him at breakfast time, I know he's good for the day, because he's never had one after breakfast. So I don't expect he'll have one now. But yeah, sometimes it's just, you just need a diversion from your life. Like your life's like, you gotta divert, and it's like, it's real problems. Like I don't want to, make light of some other people's problems, but this could and I should know you could potentially get hurt. Like it's not something you're failing a test, you don't have a paper due. You could hit your head and get seriously hurt. And if nobody knows you've fallen, you could sit there and be in serious difficulty. You have to like almost say it out to him because then this is like, it's a big thing, Mom. I'm fine. I was in bed. You're in bed this time. What if you're not in bed next time? We don't want there to be a next time. So he's thinking about going back up on the medication, which I don't think is a bad idea, actually. Yeah, bigger kids, bigger kid problems. Yes, that he did get that. Oh, thank you, Catherine. So, but it was just a nice little diversion for an hour. I could, yeah. Yeah, I do appreciate that that you guys come watch the live chats. I don't know. See Timmy wouldn't want one. I said, we'll sleep with the door open. Because are you nuts? I don't know, but I'm gonna call him when I get off here and mention that app. And he did, like I said, he did alert people. So, you know, as hard as life is, and as hard as it is, like here, I tell you, this is what you should do, and you should do it. Doesn't mean he's going to, and your hands are tied. They're adults, not that you know, they're gonna make their own decisions, whether they're right or wrong. I don't even know what to tell them. Yeah, that's true, Renee. He is a nice young man. Pain in the ass sometimes, but a little stubborn. Gets that from his father. But I'm going to head on out. I thank you for joining me. It was a little bit of a downer tonight. I didn't want it to be like that. Um, just keep Tim in your prayers. I know he would appreciate it, and I would appreciate it as well. Y'all have a great rest of your night and weekend. I should be here Sunday. I don't know what time we're going to a winery. I don't think we'll be out late. I'll always let you know in the group if we're going to be late. But we're usually home. We're going to be out all afternoon. I don't think we'll be home that late. But you have a great rest of your night. Tomorrow, Food Finds Friday is coming out. We're on the pasta aisle. I did post my vlog from yesterday today. So if you haven't taken a look at what I did, you can go see that cute little thrift store that's right next to my ShopRite. And they had some really cute things in there. It was finally open. I've been trying to get in there forever. And every time I go there, it's closed. But it was open yesterday, so I got in there. I thank you all so very much. It's totally appreciated. And I will see you all hopefully Sunday, unless we're out late at the winery. So thank you all. You guys are the best. I will see you